All right, let's work on the game. Now, where I left off was I wanted to color the monsters red if they were dead. So I thought about, I opened up this bingo card program that I made a while back, and I used colors in here. I'm going to go ahead and copy this over. I don't know if this will actually work. Um, I'm kind of having doubts, but I'm going to try it real quick. Would it be in here, right? Yeah. Let me put it in there. I'll just put it right here. Let's see, HDH. Did I put defines in the H file? Who knows? I'm to the point where I think my C++, just about all programming is gonna be just research, and that's really it. Do a lot of research. Ah, my battery doesn't run down. Okay, so we're gonna try red. How many? What is this? I don't know how many characters this ends up being, because I got to put the character on there too. The character count. So \x, that's hex, I believe. 1B, uh, 31M. I don't really know. I don't. And now you can see the big problem uh, with my status design. Okay, let me see. Let's do that. And then here we're going to use red and reset. I wonder if define should go inside the entity though. Oh well, let's see. So we have here, so coming, that's up. Okay, so monster that is true. So monster's dead here. So at this point, we need to inject it here. Second line. And I'm wondering, hmm. I'm gonna try one thing real quick. I'm gonna see if I can embed this right in the string just to see if it works. Like that. Just like that. And then I think it's the same afterwards, except this is 0M. I think that's how it is. Let me see. Reset, yeah. Next one be 0M. So I don't know how many characters that would be if it's in the actual string. Um, Let me hook into the internet here. That's also a question for Coding Jesus. See if he knows that one. He does know a lot, though. More than me. If you listen to someone, listen to him, not me. Okay, let's get on the internet. I forgot what these are called. Ooh, it's hot. All right, let me see. C, console, color, codes. I don't know. I don't know what they're called. Oh, anti-escape codes. Here we go. Oh, look at this. I think I know what it is now. There it is. So this is the escape sequence. \0 and then the number followed by the color code. Escape sequence. Oh, I see. So 33 is always the escape sequence. Oh, come on. No, because this is X1B. So what's up with that? So I guess I don't need the X1B. Oh, wait. Windows users. Virtual terminal processing video wireless. Set console text attribute function. Oh, maybe this is a hex color codes. No. Hmm. Well, now I'm wondering what the 1XB is on mine. Or X1B. Hmm. But, well, if it's really a control code, there shouldn't be any, it shouldn't go into the string. So there shouldn't be a count problem with that. Let's just see if this works. So we've got we've got it on the up right there. You killed the monster, okay. Oh wait, I didn't want to do that. Oops. Well, it's a good way to test it though. We could do that. See if we can embed it. Because I want to do it on the actual the fog of war code. Right here. Draw FOW radius here. So hide trap, blah blah. Trap over there. Okay, we don't care about traps. Ring one. Okay, so this just equals the screen there. Screen there. So when we actually print it, because this is just in a buffer, so we don't care about that. So it wouldn't be in that. It would be here. Man. Oh, man. All right, info to screen. Second line. So you could do it here. Nah, we'd have to encode it somewhere. Well, not on this. Hold on a minute. Let me just see if that actually works. See if I can write the text. So when we do this, it was in the up direction, so we got to attack the monster going up. Can't do that one. We can do this one though. Look at that. You missed. Oh yeah, it just printed it. You killed the mon. All right. So that is not going to work. So what that means, we're going to have to actually set the attribute on the screen in the Windows terminal. And to do that, let me rebuild real quick. That way we're back to normal. Entity H, we got to get rid of all that. Delete that. Okay. Okay, so we're back to that. We can store on our monster entity, we have an is alive. So if that's false, we can draw it red. That's the idea. But The problem is, where's it at? When we actually write to the screen. The heck is it? Is it in game? Okay, here it is here. This writes the screen. This writes the FOW buffer. So it is, I mean, it's a big character buffer. But all we're doing is writing it right through here. And this just writes it directly to a buffer. So my gut feeling is I'm going to have to redesign this to get color. Let me look at one more code thing here. Where's that at? Downloads. Okay, Claude made this one. Let's take a look at this. I'm pretty sure this has, I can't remember if it had OpenGL in it. Yeah. Well, that's totally different. It was OpenGL. Because it won't, it's going to be doing the color anyway. So can't use that. Where was it? A lot of times I'll have them LLMs or AI make stuff, and I'll see what they do. Let me see. But I have a feeling I'm gonna have to redesign this. I know it can be done. I know it can be done. Because I've seen it before. What's his name? Javid X. Let me see. Let's go. 'Cause this isn't gonna work here. Let me see what the Stack Overflow one is. Yeah. I mean, you got to know which one you want here. So I could do set console text attribute, but where do you do that at? That's the problem. Where would I actually call that at when I'm writing directly to the screen buffer? I can calculate. Oh, I know. Well, no. It's taking it from the screen. Yeah, I mean, with printf, it's kind of easy. Problem is I'm writing directly to a screen buffer. Hmm. Let me see how Java DX is doing it. Let's go here. Oh man, it's hot. All right. Something like that. Java Dev 8 or something like that. Nope, that ain't gonna get close. All right, I'll look up one of his videos here. C++. What would it be? Well, here. It's got to be in my subscriptions. Go to J's. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J. There it is. Okay, Javid X9. Boy, I was way off. Okay, so from here, where does he show that at? Probably be one of his old ones. Before he made his game engine. First-person shooter. I don't think he did it with Tetris. Let me see what engine he used on this one.
Hello, let's make a retro arcade racing game.
Ooh, that is loud.
So in the classic retro arcade style, we've got a car moving into the middle of the screen, and we've got bends on the start by getting some of the easier stuff out of the way first. So I'm going to draw a track, and of course this occupies the bottom half of the screen.
Depending on the size of the screen.
Pluses instead of minuses. So we're exploiting the symmetry in order to make things simpler for us to do. Now we just need to colour them in. So we know that if x is greater than 0 and x is left than our nLeft grass variable, that we're going to shade that character green. And I'm going to use the draw function. So this is provided by the oneLoneCoder class, and all it does is take the x and y coordinates, and we can use the solid character to basically fake a pixel. And we'll use the constant fggreen for grass.
So he does it in his draw function. Let me go look up his code. Should be on GitHub. There it is. So let's go there. See if I can pick this thing apart. All right. What do we got here? Oh, that's the H file. But he did have some defines, I think, in here. Oh, man. Oh. So it has an enum for colors. There. Pixel type is how they're shaded, I guess, or how high they are. Remember, these are all ASCII. Oh, man. Ugh. All right, where's our draw function? Load. Oh, this is a library. That's why it's all in an H file. I'm sitting here thinking about that. All right, where is... console, blah, blah. Okay, we got all that. Yes. Console screen buffer info. All right, where is... Okay, here's the draw function. All right. So he's got the color, which is short C. Oh, or this one, I guess. What is that? White F15. Data's clipping. Okay, that didn't tell us anything. Oh, wait, that's a fill. Draw here. Okay, so white is, if you don't specify it, it's white. This must be the character. C is the character. Remember, he had like a third of a character and half character and all that. So X is greater than, okay, he's checking boundaries. Now he goes directly into the screen buffer. Dot character dot Unicode character. Okay, I think we can do this now. Because I can do that and write directly into the screen buffer at that point because we already know it's in there. So let's go to our screen buffer. Where's it at? So we're going to grab screen This is at the very end. So let's go here. Let's go to our entity. So when we die, okay, when we go up, kill the monster. So we set it to false. And then we get all this stuff. Okay. Paint monster red. Okay, so at this point, we need to get our screen pointer. Do we even have any of that? Let me see. Whoops. Do we have an entity? No. Game instance, world instance. We need. Oh man. To scream in game? Screen here. Okay, so it's in game instance. Get screen. So if we take that, copy that, put it over here. Because I think we already got that in player. Yeah, right here. So we've already got our screen. So let's do that. So screen, and then our, what, PX? It'd be what, PX, or PY times, or no, what would that be, the calculation? It's Y, because PY times the screen width across. So what's our screen width? Yeah, here it is right here. Old PY, except we don't need the old PY. We need, we got screen width too, yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do PY times screen width plus PX. Right there. So copy that, put it down here. So it'd be this, but it's just gonna be PY. Now at that point, dot, what is it? Character dot. Oh man. It's already 3 something. Dot char. Okay, did he do that? Char. Dot Unicode character equals that. Oh no, it's attributes. That's what it is. See, if you wanted blocks, you would do this. But let's try this. Let's do attributes equals color. But it looks like the colors are just hex digits like that. So the other ones wouldn't be right. So let's do attributes. This is wrong. Dot attributes. Attributes equal. And then our color. And then he defined the colors up here, didn't he? Yeah. Let me see this. You know, you can tell he's British the way he spelled color. Let me grab this. Well, I don't need that right now. Let me just do red. Where's red at? So it's C. There we go. Whoa, what happened there? All right, well, thank you very much. I don't know why that came on there. I guess because you can't. All right, that's dumb. Okay, C. So 0x 000C. 0 hex, 000C. Okay, so that would be red. Like that, and then my attributes there equals red. But do I have to write it again? I don't think so. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if this will even work. Where's it at there? Did I save it? Yeah. Oh, not bad. Must have class structure union. So entity 112. Type is character. The dot would be a struct, wouldn't it? This is what? Isn't this like a pointer? So let's just do this. I'm just guessing here. So Javid must have used a struct or something like that. Yeah. So that's what that is. Screen buffer character. Buff screen. I wonder what that's at. Yeah, I don't see it. Hmm. There it is. So it's character info. That's what it is. Watch out, Twig. You're on my wire, baby. Oh my God. Please don't squash my bread. For some reason, Sparky's always using my bread as a pillow, and he squashes it. So, it's a character info. Let's go see what that is. 132 char info. Yeah, it's a structure. If it's in a single character cell in a console screen buffer. Self and its color. Just to quickly read and write rectangle lines. Okay, so what are we going to have to change for this now? So it's a struct, character info union of Unicode, ASCII character, attributes. Okay. All right. Whew. Rectangular area of the screen. Yeah, right here. Okay, so right console. So it looks like I can just change my character buffer into a character info. Can I do that? And then it still works. Let me see. Where is all that? Screen size. Should be this here. So we can use char info. Oh, that's info. So screen, character point of screen. So can I just do this? Oh, what was it? Chart underscore info. Screen, instead of the world. So use a pointer. P-char info. So I can use a P-char info, but he is doing just a, yeah, he's using a pointer too. Char info pointer. So I think I can do that. Char info pointer screen. So then everywhere where there's screen, I have to change it back to a char info. So let's go find that. So I'm probably going to have to change this one to char info too. Let's see that. Char info pointer fogboard screen. So then get screen, get fogboard screen. This should be. Whoops. Char info. FOW screen. And then go here. Screen there. Game screen equals null. Which I don't know if you really need that now. Let's go back to that. So you do have the character, which is the union. So you put char equals probably. Char info dot char. So that's what he was doing right here, I think. Oh. All right, where are you? Oh. Draw string. Okay, so this is it here. So you do a .char.unicode or a .ANSI or ASCII character. That's a WCHAR, this is a char. So I would do ASCII character for mine. So that's all got to be converted to that now. So this, instead of this, it says equals here, fog of war. What is the ASCII character? Yeah, ASCII char. ASCII char equals that. I think. And then it's gonna be a lot of this probably. So if I were to initialize screen, FOW screen here, Y times screen. Dot ASCII char equals game.border. Is game.border a character? Yeah. Char info pointer. Now this has got Windows H, so probably going to have to add that to every one of these. Yeah. Crap overlay. Okay, we don't care about that. Okay. I just want this one. Char dot. That trap's the same. Oh yeah, this one. All right, we're gonna have to move our shade. All right. Oh. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go find some more shade. Yeah, if you like this kind of stuff, like, share, subscribe. If you have an old computer you want to donate to me, an old laptop, please do. Email is kirk.burleson@yahoo.com. All right, I'll see you on the next one. I gotta get these dogs some shade and stuff. Bye.